Armetria M. Charles, Executive Vice President with MyEcon, the personal financial success company. Listen, I have a really inspirational message that I want to share with you guys this morning. It actually came up during a revelatory moment with one of my children. My son was explaining to me how he can't do a certain thing, and we began to break down the word can't. And I asked him, I said, son, is it true that you can't do a certain thing? Meaning you don't have the ability to do this thing that you really want to do? Or is it just that you're unwilling to do what it takes to do this thing that you claim you can't do? And he says, Mom, that's a good way of putting it. And I said, of course it is, because now we have to deal with either the fact that you really don't have the ability or whether you're just really unwilling to do something. Now, I work with people on a day-to-day basis, and I absolutely love it. But most importantly, I work with myself. And as I look down memory lane, and even now, there are some things that I even claim that I cannot do. But after having that conversation with my son and helping to coach him through that, I began to work on and coach myself through a lot of things that I said that I can't do. Truth is that I have the ability to do it, but do I have the capacity to move past my unwillingness to do it? So this really puts us in a different space, guys. And it really brings us to a space of accountability and to a place of action. So based on what I just shared with you, there's some things that you claim that you cannot do. I know because I speak to people on a day-to-day basis. And I've shared even the awesome opportunity of MyEcon, the personal financial success company. And one of the first things that I hear is, I can't do that. You can't? Or you're just unwilling to do it. So this moves us into a space where we have to really weigh what it is that we really want. What are your true desires and what's holding you back from those desires? Can it be your can't? Or maybe it's your but. But let me think, but. And let me just tell you something, a revelation I got about but. The word buttons, if we break that apart, your butt weighs tons. It'll weigh on you. It'll cause you to grieve things later on. See, a lot of us are afraid to fail, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with what we perceive as failure. I see failure as a learning curve. If you never failed, then there was nothing to learn. If you never fell down on the ground, and if you do fall on the ground, pick something up while you're down there of value that you can bring up and share with the world. Who knows, what you find on the ground just might be the entrance into your promised land or your inheritance. But if we claim that we can't after a fall, then we shut down our entire ability to even seize the possibilities of how great and wonderful we truly are. Now, I'm a big believer that it's impossible for us not to be great, considering that our Father is God and He's absolutely amazing, okay? And so if we're expressions of Him, then there's no way that we can't. There's some people that I really want to place a spotlight on today. The Special Olympics. A lot of these people have lost limbs, were born with different defects, and so to the naked eye, or to the person who would allow that to be a hindrance for them being absolutely amazing, they would say, I can't walk, I can't play basketball, I cannot run track, I can't do a lot of things, I can't ride a bike. But these people see beyond circumstances and see the greatness of who they really are. And as long as life and breath is in their bodies, they show gratitude to God by pushing against the odds of what the naked eye can see. You see, that's why the Bible talks about we walk by faith and not by sight. sight, it's just a sense in the body's form. But who you are inside of the body is absolutely amazing. It's astounding. It's profound. It's epic. And it is paramount. Who you are in here is way bigger than the shell that we call a body. You are absolutely amazing. You are the personified expression of the mind of God. And with that said, I'm going to close. So there is nothing that you cannot do. We must begin to see words differently. See words differently. My apologies. So instead of seeing impossible, see I'm possible. Instead of seeing insecurity, see inner security. Instead of seeing inaccuracy, see inner accuracy. You're accurate, you're secure, you're possible, and you're amazing. And if you're an African American, there's no way on God's green earth that you should be saying that you can't do anything. Because if you look at those two words, African, American, and both of those words, it says, I can. I can. This has been a real inspirational moment with your girl, Armetria M. Charles, Executive Vice President with My Econ, the Personal Financial Success Company. And I just really enjoy bringing this message. If you're interested in working with me to expound upon the journey of personal financial success, I would be honored to work with you. So please visit this website for more information and then just contact me afterwards. www.maximumcashflow.com. Have a fantastic day, intentionally and on purpose.